Hello, good evening to each and every one of us, or to everyone in the part of the world. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening here in Asia. And today, I am so much happy to be here with you and to be hosting this event, which would be very beneficial for this timely education that we are having right now. And again, I believe that with this webinar that we're having today, we will all be getting a lot of information and a lot of wisdom coming from our speakers. And again, I'd like to welcome everyone to Institute of Global Professionals, where we gladly give away knowledge, and especially to our speakers who are here willing to give what they know. And I am your host for today, Paloma Compipis, a core volunteer of IGP and an English teacher who is from the Philippines but currently based here in Vietnam. And first thing and foremost, I would just like to thank IGP for this opportunity of making me a host for today's webinar. This is such an international gathering of knowledge seekers, knowledge givers, and you, the dream catchers. It is truly an honor and privilege to be a part of this institution who continuously build wiser and confident members. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to formally welcome you to Institute of Global Professionals free webinar. Thank you all for joining us tonight in this timely webinar, Intervention Strategies for Distance Learning, which most of us need because I believe there are many of us here who are teachers. Please stay with us until the end, as the code for your certification will be provided anytime during the webinar, and also we will be giving the code during the time. Please be active in participating during the quizzes and also in commenting so that you will be eligible for the certificate. And I just want to encourage everyone that during this mentally and emotionally trying time due to COVID-19, the best way for us to do is to gain knowledge from app or from websites such as International Global Professionals or IGP. They are more than willing to give us the information that we need so that we can not just come out here strong, but we can come out and thrive and be wiser in our decisions after this COVID. Okay, and since there are many of us who are, there are many of you who are coming to this platform for the first time, I would like to give an information about IGP. IGP, or the Institute of Global Professionals, is a community where experts come together to voluntarily impart knowledge and wisdom in the hopes of educating millions of people. Currently, with thousands of people gaining valuable information and certificate, IGP is now leading in empowering the society and in providing opportunities for individuals. IGP is a community where you can hone your skills and be more confident in life, as the Institute have been demonstrating its ability to consistently provide services that meet everyone's need. We are proud to be entrusted with global recognition such as the International Standards Organization, which backs up the high credibility, high recognition, and improved consistency of our speakers. Though we believe that formal education can give us the basic tools to live, formal education is not available to some of us. Thus, we here at IGP have been providing webinars filled with practical knowledge that will not only help, but makes you thrive in this ever-changing world. IGP is here to provide you with the specialized knowledge you have been hoping for. Up until this moment, we have 159 webinars, which you can freely enjoy. Just check out our Facebook page and choose any webinar that interests you. Once you are done with the webinar, you can also get a certificate by keying the code that you can find during the webinar. We promise that there would be more webinars to come, as there are thousands of experts who are never selfish in sharing their expertise. We hope that you continuously support us in meeting our goal of empowering millions of people throughout our free webinar. Again, I'd like to remind everyone to please share our Facebook group to your loved ones, colleagues, and acquaintances. You just don't know what one share can do. It could help them in their career or in their life. So without so much ado, I'd like to welcome you all in our 160th webinar titled Intervention Strategies for Distance Learning, which will be presented by our three distinguished speakers, Mr. Frederick Lapitan, Ms. Cristina Canino, and Mr. Alexander de la Cruz, who are all from the Philippines. So please, let's welcome Mr. Frederick Lapitan.
It's my honor to be part of the Institute of Global Professionals. By the way, I'm Sir Frederick J. Lapitan, a licensed teacher from the Philippines, a dedicated science secondary school teacher with 8 years of experience in teaching environments. I earned my master's degree at Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila, or the so-called University of the City of Manila, with specialization in biological science, a national research presenter from the prestigious university in the Philippines. I also received several awards such as Best in Action Research Presenter, School Division Winner in Strategic Intervention Materials for Science, and with my 8 years of teaching, I have already published some intervention materials where we applied and utilized this in our institution. Lastly, a public speaker and a school host. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. That is our speaker for today. Okay, welcome, Mr. Frederick Lapitan.
For science, and with my 8 years option materials where we applied and utilized this in our institution. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Paloma, once again for that very meaningful message. So again, it's all the people who wants to learn and go on with this learning. We need to continue and move strings forward to make it meaningful. Okay, so I'm going presenting my slideshow. Okay, can you see the screen already?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so let's start off. Okay, so we'll move to the next slide. Okay, my topic for tonight is about intervention strategies for distance learning. School closures in response to the pandemic led educators to make heroic efforts to provide students with learning experiences and continued connections with their peers and classmates. So this spotlight on the critical need for all the students to have access at home to the device and internet connectivity required for online learning. So a related critical issue also needs to be highlighted. So the lack of readiness of many educators to employ online teaching effectively In response to the sudden transition, many educators have moved their existing course materials online, right? So provided live or recorded version of their classroom lectures social networking or discussion to enable interactions with and among students. While their efforts are to be commended, in many cases, the effectiveness of the quickly implemented online courses has looking past the crisis, there are differing scenarios for how the rapid increase in online learning might influence its future use, right? So on the optimistic side, we might increase recognition of how online learning can extend and enhance students' education, leading to the widespread implementation of high quality online school could then make further use of online learning to help meet social distancing requirements and provide additional learning and flexibility for their students. So we'll go back to the first slide. Okay, I'm going to go back to the first slide, the gamification. In order to consider its learning platforms, I have listed an intervention strategies for students who are at risk in distance learning, as well as how to create a website placing all your learning materials in one place. The first one is gamification. Okay, we'll go back to the first These techniques are intended to leverage students' natural desires for socializing, learning, mastery, competition, achievement. For learning provides several benefits, a very engaging learning strategy, and the right gamified approach will enable the teachers to meet the learning outcomes. So the gain would also be reflectable or retention. The versatility of gamification for learning enables you to use it in various levels of learning, different cognition levels. You can use it not only for learning acquisition, but also for practice performance improvement. Yes, upskilling or successful application of learning at work. That is providing. Next slide is the strategies for providing feedback in online courses and feedback in the online environment than in traditional course. This is because the potential threat that students feel alienated is quite feedback strategies will enable the teacher to identify and meet individual student needs as well as encourage students to participate level. Let us just be prepared to use of delivery systems for feedback in case the technological system fails. say for example, video and conferencing, computer conferencing. So when feasible, consider personal visit as well. Take note of students who don't participate during the first have technological difficulties, and it's critical to get them resolved as soon as possible. So your students face delivery problems and instructional concerns to improve your course as formative assessment and implement small changes to the course as you teach it. So this will show your slide, the picture part. Okay, so for parent-teacher partnership, parents doing all they can here to minimize and mitigate the significant disruption to learning course caused by school closure. During the pandemic, learning has become highly dependent on the use of technology. So globally, a large number of schools in urban areas are online classes for students. So in areas with limited connectivity, education providers have used more traditional distance learning methods. So or a mixed educational television and a radio programming, as well as the this of print material need effective ways to partner. One highly effective way you as a teacher can parents for smooth distance learning is to position yourself as an ally with them. So we have to develop a consistent learn from home routine. Establishing a consistent schedule for learning makes a huge difference in your students' success and attitude toward distance learning. Have realistic expectations about of work that can be completed at home, since many parents are also working from home, right? It's unrealistic to 8 hours at home. Okay, that is for parent teacher. Moving on, we have to modify activities which suit to students' level of learning. So let's give precedence to freedom and flexibility, because with greater freedom and flexibility, learners of all abilities can reach their full potential. For example, open-ended activities allow students to respond to tasks or questions with a variety of possibilities, not just one answer. The same goes for homework, which can be used as tool to review and consolidate material covered in class. So try not to be overly strict with deadlines and make additional resources available to those that might struggle. So remember that students can cope up and learn at their own pace. Next one is to use differentiated instruction according to students' learning styles. Differentiating the various learning abilities within a classroom can take time and often involves extra preparation. However, teachers have idea of of the learning levels with their classrooms, they create curricula and settings specifically designed for their students. Individually, students will flourish because of the teacher's ability to meet each one on his or her own learning level. As everyone has unique fingerprint, every student has an individual learning style. Chances are not all your students grasp a subject in the same way or share the same level of ability. It may require the teacher to deliver lessons at varying levels of difficulty based on the ability of each student. So teachers who practice differentiation in the classroom may design lessons based on students' learning styles. You can assess students' learning using formative assessment, continually assess and adjust lesson content to meet student needs. You have to switch the content up by using computer programs, audio recordings, videos, or even making it an interaction by having students act out scenes from the play. Next one is to modify activities will it's an open-ended activities. Yes. The next one is an open-ended activities. Okay. This one, an open-ended play can be described as that has no predetermined limitation and no fixed answer. That is the open-ended activities. As there are no set outcomes, there is no right or wrong with open-ended play. Open-ended play materials allow children to make choices, express their creativity, and support their independence. This can support them in strengthening their cognitive, language, and social skills in the process. So, say for example, you can use Animoto. Animoto, which gives students the ability to make a short, 30-second shared video of what they have learned in given lesson. Next to that one is you can relate in a real life situation. Okay. Real life situation. Real world examples demonstrate the complexity and of real issues, and as such can stimulate critical thinking. So they also highlight the need for an inter multidisciplinary approach to problem solving. In addition, in education, life or world situations are important. Teaching and applying real life situation make content easier to understand and enjoyable. So once a learner is able to connect a real life situation with prior knowledge, the material is more receptive and understood. So the real life situation concrete easily undefiable. Say for example, during this time of pandemic, you can realign the situation to healthy protocol as one way of having a secure and safe environment. So they can be taken from your own experiences, interests, or other subjects that you study. Okay, next to that one is utilizing interactive online quizzes in an advantage. Utilizing interactive online quiz in an advantage. So you have to engage your students in a unique and fun way and connect them to your brand of learning material. Multiple questions, spin the wheel, $1 million quiz, match the pair, analogy with fixed attack, with fill in the drag drop source, open-ended questions, close-ended. Those some examples of utilizing interactive online quizzes. So this is good for students because it allows them to know what they did wrong immediately, what they need to focus on, and how to improve should they have to retake the test. So further considerations the use of different forms of testing, such as multiple choice tests, fill in the blanks, true or false, or essay questions can also be used to assess the progress of students with different learning styles. So catering to the needs of different learning styles is an important aspect of e-learning, which gives it the edge over traditional methods. So it is a good idea to different types of material and varying types of tests and quizzes to engage in an online class. Okay, next to that one is to localize and indigenize examples. It is better also to localize and indigenize your intervention materials because this really helps teachers and students comprehend concepts by relating and presenting a lesson in the context of the environment, culture, and resources. So localization also involves adapting or supplementing to address the specific needs or a group of learners. So, for example, pronunciation problems might reflect interference for the students' activities, language, and in the book. Additional activities can be added to address problems specific to the learners. As a teacher, we should encode the content of the lesson just for the sake of making contextualized and localized version of it. So this can also employ the items of the language in a meaningful and relevant context, which develops their ability and attitudes, motivated to learn and to take part in the learning process. Okay, next to that is don't forget to send appreciation on students' work to motivate him her to study harder. Okay, you have to share a song or dance and dedicate it to your students. That can be. Okay, you have to screenshot a poem in notes, then you can also plan a Zoom surprise party with your class. You can also share a special gift that shows your because sending appreciation on students is about how someone is doing their effort to reach a particular set of goals. It comes in appreciating by rewarding someone for great work, which is also connects and motivates students. Okay, those are some tips that you can use. And I'm going to share to you how digital strategic intervention works in our institutions. So, what is digital strategic intervention material? Okay, my pleasure to of intervention in the Philippines. The Department of Education in the Philippines ensures that no student is left behind. Thus, inclusive learning is one of trust of the K-12 education curriculum. So this trust ensures that all learners are given the equal chance to grow at their own pace through varied learning activities. So differentiated instruction and contextualization allow teachers to provide individual learners the ability to concretize their learning. The issue of the academic underachievement is one of concerns, especially as it's not just a problem among gifted learners, but prevails at all levels of ability. So this achievement is often connected with the performance of learners in standardized examination, as it is the most prevalent ways to assess and evaluate. So this explains that low academic achievement indicates academic underachievement. Unfortunately, it still applies to distance learning. The low mean percentage score, the MPS, tell us that there are learners who are being tested with low mastery of concepts. In standardized testing, learners tend not to reach their full potential and underperform. Now, the Department of Education here in Philippines introduced the use of strategic intervention material of remediation to increase the academic achievement of performing learners in addressing these problems in schools. So there must be sufficient and appropriate instructional interventions to ensure that learners are ready before summative tests. And there must be intervention by remediation and extra lessons from the subject teacher to a student who receives a grade below 75 in any subject, in any, and need to arrest academic underachievement by giving the learners adequate intervention. It is also emphasizes inclusive learning. As such, there will be no learners left as appropriate instructions and interventions are given to meet individual needs. Okay, so the DGSIM or the Digital Strategic Intervention that intended for remediation to master the least mastered and skills. It also includes series of simple, artistic, and fun ways. It can give the opportunity to explore various ideas and concepts that would enrich their understanding of varied subject matters that sharpen their competencies. So furthermore, the use of digital strategic intervention materials tend to reteach the lessons which are not clear to the learners and to help them gain mastery of the skills. So you have to personalize the sessions. Every student is unique, as they say, because they all have the different areas of need and different skills, talents. When planning intervention, let's into what it is that will really spark their interest and keep them motivated. Moving on to engager. Before we can create a digital strategic intervention material, so the learner engager. Here, students in the learning process increases their attention and focus, motivates them to practice higher level critical thinking skills and promotes meaningful learning experiences. You can begin the lesson with an interesting fact, encourage connections that are meaningful and relevant, address different learning styles, multi-intelligences, turn lessons into games, and most importantly, turn the lessons into stories. We need to be innovative and challenging as well as purposeful if we want them to be engaged on learning. Use various characters. Okay, you have to use, next slide is to use various characters from different cartoons cartoon movies. Okay. You can apply that one to create a digital strategic intervention materials to make it more appealing and engaging to the student. You can also make avatar, emoji, animated movies, Disney movies, or customize characters for GIF or GIF. That is what important to digital strategic intervention materials. So tips on creating DigiSim for the next slide. First one is should be appealing, artistic, and aesthetic value. Okay, aesthetics make the students fun and interested in learning. On an emotional level, they elicit feelings of happiness and calm. That's what the students feel about. So they connect us to our ability to reflect, to reflect on and appreciate the environment around us, which in turn gives feelings of contentment. Next one is it should be reliable, result oriented.
Hello, sir. Fred.
Okay, more
Hello, sir.
effective targeting of
Hello, sir.
development interventions for
Hello,
reliable,
hello, sir. Fred.
result oriented.
Hello, sir.
Okay.
It
I
is
think there is a
useful
need for you to increase
to
your
describe
volume.
Hello, sir.
a student's ability
Hello, sir.
to
Hello, sir. Fred.
Okay.
Hello, sir. Fred. I think
A sec.
yeah, he's
results are
already
important.
interrupted with the internet connection. So,
And
uh, hello, sir.
what
Hello, sir.
steps
Fred.
taken.
Hello,
This
sir.
is
Fred.
to develop and implement strategies to measure and record improvement.
Sir. Hello, sir. Fred. Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Okay. Hello, Sir Frank. Can you hear? Okay. Maybe there is a problem with the internet connection.
Okay. Now we should move for the next speaker. So, uh, yeah, we should move for the next
In
speaker.
thematic approach, it is the way of teaching and learning where many
Okay, we are
areas
very sorry
of
for
the
that.
curriculum are connected together
Yes.
and
Mr. Fred is having a internet connection problem in the Philippines. And so we are really happy also with what you have shared, because really it's timely. Now that many of us here are teaching online, we need those tools and skills for us to um, navigate online teaching better. And I also agree that we do really
Students
need
are
to
actively
localize,
involved,
okay, and
and they
indigenize the examples that we are providing for our students, especially in every part of the world. I think many of us are receiving books from Western countries, and this culture is not really, it is something that our student cannot really connect with. So we need to localize that. And again, thank you, Mr. Fred, for your talk today. It's timely and it's really needed for a lot of teachers like us. Okay, so before we proceed to our next speaker, again, I would like everyone to please like, share, and be active in commenting in this webinar. Though we are very sorry for our first speaker, the internet connection is not really good. But again, you can still be active in sharing our Facebook page to your friends, because there are a lot of value that you can get from the webinars that our IGP is providing for everyone. Okay, and also your certificate e-code will be provided all through along the webinar. So just stay tuned and get your code for your certificate. Okay, so again, I would like to welcome our second speaker for today. She is no other than Miss Christina Canino. She will be speaking about open-ended activities that we can use for our student. So please, let's welcome Miss Christina.
Mabuhay! I am Christina C. Canino, a biologist and educator by profession. I am currently teaching general education in public school in the Philippines for 5 years. I obtained a degree in Bachelor of Science in Biology at Pamatasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila last 2004 and completed my education units last 2014 in the same university. I passed the licensure exam for teachers last 2015, and I am proud to say that I am happily molding young learners in our community for 5 years. I earned my postgraduate studies last July 2021 in Union College of Laguna with a degree of Master of Arts in Education, major in Administration and Supervision. My research is about the problems encountered during the utilization of modular process of learning as a basis for development of an intervention program. I agree with Maria Montessori that children must learn how to think, not what to think. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Christina. That as she has been molding her student, she will also be molding us with her talk today. Okay, thank you, Miss Christina. The mic is
Hi.
yours.
Thank you. Hi, good evening, everyone. Good morning for the rest of the participants. I'm Christina Canino, and I will be talking about open-ended learning activities for this night. Okay? Okay. Intervention style. Slide, please. Alex. Okay, I'll be talking about open-ended learning activities, and that includes all the open-ended play, um, open-ended tasks using the some Legos. Okay, where's the slide? For a while. Okay, that is it. As you can see in the background, there's Lego, Magnetiles, and these are the some open-ended plays that we'll be discussing for tonight. Uh-huh. And that is and we can use these open-ended learning activities with some learning areas like science, math, English, grammar, and we will be tackling discussing it about in this talk. Okay, next. What is an open-ended task? As you can see, as Mr. Frederick discussed it earlier, that open-ended tasks have more than one right answer. It can have more than one more. It can be more one solutions or outcomes that can be completed in more than one way. Mhm. They can take the form of statements, questions, tasks, projects, or some teaching methods. Also, different students may use different types of thinking, but here in an open-ended task, we will be more tackling about the higher order thinking skills of our learners. Most importantly, there are no predetermined correct outcomes, meaning you can one answers will there will be more than one answers in one task. Okay, next. Okay, as you can see in this picture or slide, you can see the left the lead on learning and see where it takes you. So it meaning there is in there are no walls there. You can use your imagination, you can use your creativity in finding out what will be the answer. Meaning you are not you are not like that. And so that is open-ended learning or open-ended task. Okay, next. So what are the benefits of an open-ended learning? Um, as I said earlier, it will enhance your imaginations. It will develop critical thinking skills, and also it teaches children to ask questions. It is not limited for the teachers who will just talk and talk and talk about it. It is not a teacher-centered um, task. So also it promotes and develop higher order thinking skills. Also, the open-ended activities allows students to choose their preferred learning output or learning outcomes. Also, it will connect them. It will connect the learners to the real life situations. They can use their situations, their in answering a task. In answering a task, yeah, that's right. Also, next. So again, what is an open-ended learning? As I told you, it is not bound by rules or instructions. There is no right or wrong way. There are no a set end to a project. Um, as There are no bound rules or instructions. Meaning will the learners will uh, the learners have freedom to choose their own outcomes to it. Okay, next. Okay, again, open-ended learning activities may encourage our students, our learners to give responses. It will develop their creativity and their connections to their professor, to their teachers. Okay. And also there will be connections to the other students or to the other learners. They're going to share their ideas, to share their knowledge, or to share their previous experiences, their with a learning task. Also, this encourages the connection, the interaction, the student to student interaction patterns. Also, it will gain or elicit more complete and more complex responses, meaning that this is not a stereotype question and answer, a close-ended questions, no? Because in open-ended learning, there are several answers to one question. Uh, Also, it allows students to give more knowledgeable answers based on their experience and their ideologies, no? Also, it encourages students to question themselves on to question themselves, to question their classmates, and even their teachers. They're going to it encourages their mind to open up their minds on one task or one activity. Also, and lastly, this open-ended learning activities stimulates further thought and exploration. They're going to uh, their mind will be more creative, and they're going to explore on one specific task, giving and leading them to more realistic, more more complex responses. No. Okay. Next. Yes, Alex. Next slide, please. Okay. Okay. One example is using these open-ended learning activities in their in their math lessons, or in learning areas like math. And when students engage in math activities that are open-ended, they deepen their understanding of number sense. Meaning, in addition, no, in addition, they can using the some open-ended materials like the Legos or the magnet tiles. They can come out with an answer using these materials or using their imagination. No, okay. Aside from deepening their understanding, um, students participate in mathematical discourse, meaning in uh in a problem solving setting. No, and in a problem solving setting, there when a teacher asks some problems, they are not limited to an answer. Okay, they become exposed to a wider range of math strategies, meaning they're going to use their other strategies more than what the teachers set in that particular problem, no, in the particular task. They're also going to meet mathematical standards, such as making sense of a problems and and persevere in solving them. Right? Meaning, in one problem there will be more than one solution. They're going to come up with a solutions that and they're going to try their best to come out with uh to come up with a particular answer. Also, they're going to utilize and use their higher order thinking skills, higher order thinking skills, and and when that happens, they're going to enjoy math, because several learners, or most of the our learners, hate math, right? They don't want to, and when they don't want to answer, they don't want to go deeper, with the subjects because of the numbers. But using this open-ended strategies, or open-ended materials, they're going to enjoy and to enjoy math, and then come up with the answer. Okay, next. These are the skill-based open-ended activities that are focused on, again, I said earlier, addition. They can also enjoy subtracting or subtraction, multiplication and division, estimation, any operation place value. But how? In a day, you can use their any open ended materials like the leaves, what you can see in the what you can see outside our home, or outside or inside the house, in our kitchen, in our living room. You can use anything. You can go localization or indigenization, just like what Mr. Frederick Lapitan said earlier, using the skill-based open-ended activities, they can enjoy adding or subtracting numbers, enjoy their problem-solving activities, place value, Also, estimation or rounding of numbers. They're going to enjoy math and be natural, finding ways to answer it. Okay, next. So when to incorporate open-ended math problems? Well, they can use this in daily math problems of the day, post it in the morning, and then discuss it during math. One more thing is they can do math chats or warm-ups. Whole day, whole class activities before math begins, no? And then how about making math rotations, or one student will make up um a quotes or a math chats regard discussing one particular one particular um one particular problem, and then all of their classmates will just be discussing about in tackling how it will be how it will be going, how will it be done. And then next is they can uh, they can do independent learning. What is this independent activities? With the use of our open-ended materials, just like the Lego, the blocks, yes, the Magna tiles. They can do it on their own. Yeah, independent activities, no? With the help of with the guide of their parents, with the guide of their teachers, uh, there will be more remote learning will be done. Okay, next. When to incorporate, you can also incorporate it use before morning work or when the bell rings. Okay. Next is also a small group instructions, and lastly is a 5-minute pillar. Use those extra few minutes throughout the day to solve an open-ended problem map. Okay, next example is the example of open-ended learning experiences. Well, before we discuss about the math, now we will be discussing more about the social studies. Here, as an example, it begins with examples of different sizes from a social studies unit on Asia. The first set is a small question, then the second are the larger activities, and the last is a project. Assessment criteria and procedures are provided for each. And then I will be, you're going to see some tables on how we're going to construct a question, and then how will be the the teachers will uh, there will be a criteria for teachers feedback, no? Okay, first table is the open-ended question and assessment criteria. Okay, next slide please. Okay, this is for table number 1, open-ended questions and assessment criteria. These are some of the questions that you can be used in your discussion, in your presentation. Okay, first is what impact do Asian countries have on our daily lives? So here, um, learners or your students will be giving a lot of answers, a number of ideas about fluency, the scope of ideas, how about having the imports, immigration, the culture of the Asian countries that will be that has impact in our daily lives. Okay, so next is what impact does the United States have on the lives of people in Asian countries? Oh, same as above, your students will be discussing about their ideas on the fluency, their ideas on the immigrations, the culture of the culture of the United States, of the American people, and then the immigrations, their and these are the scope of ideas that the students will be tackling about, no? And then lastly In what ways do you think your life is different or the same as the life of a boy or a girl your age in Tokyo? So here in this example, you as a person, as an Asian person, a Filipino, how is it different or how is it the same as the girl as your age in Tokyo? Or meaning a Japanese girl comparing your life to a Japanese person, no? A Filipino to a Japanese. What is the comparison? What is the contrast of that? So here, your students will be discussing about the scopes, the hobbies, the transportation, the recreation, the religion, the sports, and anything about that that matters. Meaning there are a lot of possible answers to one single question. This is there you're gonna be discussing about the depth of how your life is it compared to the different lives, no? Okay, that will be the open-ended questions and the assessment criteria that will be done by the teachers to their students. This is the criteria for teachers feedback. Okay, next slide, table number 2. For table number 2, this is an open-ended activity with assessment criteria for an evaluation and who will apply them. For this example, an activity is to design a mini poster about the 5 locations in Asia that you find most fascinating. You use rich, colorful language to describe each one in a sentence, so others will share your fascination. Meaning you are fascinated in one country, one location in the Asia. Example is a Korea or a Japan, because these two locations they have snow. They here in the Philippines, we just experience rainy season and summer season, but there in Korea or in the Japan, there is winter there. So I am fascinated with their cherry blossoms also, no? So here the criteria for evaluation is the richness of vocabularies, meaning you're going to score them on the scale of 5. The students will be discussing and using their vocabularies, their different types of vocabularies, and then with that you can sense that your learners have a rich vocabularies. Also, you can also evaluate their interest on one thing, on one location. For example, their interest in Tokyo, their interest in Korea, their foods. Or I will be discussing about the foods in the Korea, the foods in Tokyo. So that is the one point of interest. But there are a lot of interest that they can discuss about, no? And they can do it by peer-to-peer interaction. They're going to exchange their ideas. They're going to exchange their experiences, or what if they're watching some Korean novella, K-drama, or some animes. They can exchange on what they thought about it. And then they can also you as a teacher can evaluate the accuracy of names and location. Meaning the correctness of the spelling of each location, or each street, or city in Japan, or city in Korea, like that. So these are the criteria for evaluation, and who will apply them, and how will you as a teacher will grade or evaluate their task. Meaning in a one learning areas, in a one particular task, you're going to come up with a lot of different answers, and these answers are based on their ideas, based on their experiences, based on their knowledge about one particular task or activity. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, open-ended project with assessment criteria. Okay, in this table number 3, there is a project and there you are going to evaluate this evaluate their answers using. Okay, the project is the study of a country. You're going to prepare a presentation and materials to recruit new immigrants to an Asian country of your choice. You're going to include the information of the culture, the economy, the history, the population, climate and geography, and more. Therefore, you're going to apply criteria for evaluation. And what are those criteria? First, the effectiveness. Effectiveness. So how? For example, plane tickets for peer evaluation. No way, one way or round ticket. Or round trip ticket, no? So, their creativity on how they're going to apply or how they're going to present their answers, what materials they're going to use to discuss this immigration of to recruit to recruit new immigrants to an Asian country of your choice. Okay, next criteria aside from effectiveness is the originality. The teacher judgment on a 5-point scale, meaning there will be going there is a rubrics on this originality and it is given a 5-point scale. Next is an effort or self-evaluation on a 5-point scale. The effort, the creativeness of each each learners are going to be graded. Okay, so this is an open-ended project that you can use to your class. To your class, and next time that you're going to discuss this item, and and you can apply this criteria for evaluation such as effectiveness, originality, and effort. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, these are the prompts for creating open-ended tasks. Meaning, this is how you're going to begin. You're going to begin your sentence. You're going to begin your questions, provided that your students will will uh, will give you some open-ended answers. Okay, so these prompts below are few examples of starting points or some few examples of the sentences you're going to use for creating open-ended learning experiences of any size in any subject. Each can be completed with information relevant to a particular assignment. So, excuse me. So how would blank be different if blank? So these are the prompts or how you're going to begin your sentence to get on for an open-ended task. That will be the first. Then the second is, if you were blank, how would you help an inventor, a person in history, or a character in a story or a novel? So you're going to supply that missing piece, and then by supplying that missing statement, your learners will give you a lot of ideas, their answers. They're going to raise their hands, and then there will be no right or wrong answers to that question. Okay, next is to create a blank to promote up to promote blank. So you can tell them create a poster to promote cleanliness. So create a poster to promote so you're going to supply that that blank, that missing portion, no? And then again, students will come out. They going to think, and there's no right and wrong answer. Then next is give some number or give 10 reasons or like that reasons blank might blank. So again, you're gonna supply it. And then lastly, what makes blank worthwhile, risky, funny, scary, And so these are the prompts, or these are the how you're going to begin your sentence to an for creating an open-ended task. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, next is the creative learning activities for young children. As I've told you earlier, I am a teacher of and alam, primary learners. So these are the some activities that you can do with your pupils, with your students. An open-ended play, a storytelling, puppet shows, role-playing, exhibits. So these are the creative learnings that will be showcasing the open-ended learning activities. Okay, next. So what is an open-ended play? Um, an open-ended play, it is an activity that doesn't have a set outcome. With the use of painting, by painting, by the use of cardboard tubes, blocks. These are the examples of an open-ended activities because you can play with each of them in a number of ways with no set outcomes. Not like with with a close-ended play, just like uh what's this? Okay, this is an open-ended play. So, as Mr. Fred Lapitan told us earlier, that in an open-ended play, in an open-ended play activities, it allows these activities allow learners to create and to connect the learning to a learning task to a real life situation. Meaning, in these open-ended activities, learners or students can choose their preferred learning outcomes by. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, what are the benefits? The benefits of an open-ended play. First and foremost, it an individual activity for child who might have challenges playing with some others. It is stress-free. There's no pressure to complete something to look exactly like the image on the box. Meaning just with the in a puzzle, right? Or with pamphlet of an airplane toy. It is not an open-ended activity because there is an exact image on what they're going to do. You're going to do an airplane. So some learners will be pressured about it. In this open-ended activities or open-ended play, they will not stressing themselves, no? Of course, without stressing themselves, they can build creativity. They can have a painting can be done whatever you want. You want to draw a lizard, you want to draw a flower, a sunflower. You can um you can decide on what outcome you're going to make. And also, it will develop your decision making. Will the blocks be a tower? Will it be a road? Will it be a box? Will you group them by color? We're gonna group them by size. How about the texture? Will you group them by their roughness? So it this open-ended play will develop your decision making. Okay. Okay. Next slide, please. So what are the open-ended toys or open-ended materials that you can use in your discussion, in your activities? So it includes magnetiles, it includes objects from the nature such as the flowers, such as the leaves, the twigs, the stones. Uh, Also, you can objects from your home, such as your spoon, your fork, like that, or anything. Also, it includes the art supplies, your the paintbrush, your clay, the Legos, you're there, and also the dolls and the cars. So These are the open-ended toys that you can use with your learners. Okay, next slide, please. So what are the things to remember? So things the activity should involve the child whole body. Activities should interest the child. Activities should address the learning objectives. It should nurture and develop the children's creativity. Activities should promote social interaction, should develop children's critical thinking skills. And lastly, and if possible, it is a play-based activity. So what else? What are the things to remember? Okay, next slide, please. How about the materials? The materials should be colorful and attractive so that they're going to gain their interest, no? Materials such as art should be cleaned thoroughly after use. Scissors should be plastic materials for prevention, for safety prevention, no? And the materials such as paint should be of high quality and non-toxic. And that's all for today. And thank you and God bless you. Hope you find it interesting, no? That's all for today. Thank you, Sir Alex.
Thank you so much, Ms. Christina. That is such a great presentation. And I, as a teacher of youngsters or young learners, and also for adult learners, your presentation is really timely. And thank you so much. It's truly, it's true. It's really important that open-ended activities should be implemented in every classroom for us to facilitate the creativity of our students, because it's not only good for their emotional intelligence, but also their creativity and intellectual intelligence as well. Right? Thank you so much, Miss Christina. That was a great presentation. And now, everyone, before we're going to proceed with our last speaker, I would like everyone to thank you for actively replying, liking, and sharing our Facebook group. We are very sad that we could only do live here on Facebook. There are some problems on our YouTube channel, but that's okay. There are a lot of you who are active here here on Facebook, and that's why we are really happy and glad that you are with us. Okay, and just an announcement before we have the third speaker. We will be having quiz later on after the third speaker. And please prepare your your Slido. So you have to prepare Slido for the quiz. And also please stay tuned for the code that we will be presenting, okay, for your e-certificate. Okay, now let's welcome Mr. Alexander de la Cruz, our last speaker for tonight, and he will be the one to talk about the useful online teaching materials that we teachers need. Okay, let's welcome Mr. Alexander de la Cruz.
Hi, good evening everyone. My name is Alexander de la Cruz, a nurse and educator by profession. I'm handling senior high school students and teaching Earth and Life Science and General Biology 1 and 2 for STEM major. At present, I'm a postgrad student from the University of the Philippines, Diliman, Quezon City, College of Science, Institute of Biology with a degree of Diploma in Biology, and a master's students from Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila, College of Education with a degree of Masters of Arts in Education, major in Biological Science. I received several awards in teaching such as the Most Innovative Teacher Award 2020, the Student Choice Award 2020, the Male Enthusiastic Award 2020, and the Jack of All Trades Awards 2020. For the past years, I am a recipient of Most Outstanding Scholar under the Quezon City Local Government, the SYDP program, and one of the Most Outstanding Scholar under the Caritas Manila Incorporated, a church NGO. My research interests are strategies in teaching biology and geology, the environmental awareness, the health literacy, and the community engagement. I am also an advocate of lifelong learning and empowerment for nurses and educator.
Okay, welcome, Mr. Alexander de la Cruz. With all those achievements that you have received, we are sure that we can get outstanding knowledge with you today. Thank you so much. The mic is yours.
Thank you, ma'am. So, let me share my presentation for this evening. So, can you see my presentation?
Yes, we can.
Hi again, good evening everyone. So I'm Alexander de la Cruz. I'm from the Philippines and a public speaker. Actually, this is my first time. So by the way, good evening everyone and good evening everyone to the live stream of the Facebook and this interesting and very wonderful seminars. Again, good evening everyone. So this evening, I will continue the topic of Mr. Fred Lapitan and Miss Christina Canino. So specifically, this topic, you will learn something about what are the platforms or online platforms that we can use this time of online class or this time of pandemic. As you can see, uh, the number one example of the online platforms is Moodle. Number two is the Big Blue Button. If you're familiar with Moodle and the Big Blue Button, then the Microsoft Teams and usually the Canva as a application, or we can create a creative PowerPoint presentation using the Canva. And actually, we can use also the Prezi as a creative presentation during our online class, or not only in online class but also in our organization presentation. And actually, the another logo for Big Blue Button is Model Cloud, then uh, with big blue button, and the other logo for the MS Teams. So like this, and those are the examples of the online learning platforms. But in the Philippines, we use the Phoenix Aralinks. Okay, so let's start with number one example of the online learning platforms here in the Philippines. So number one, what is Aralinks? Aralinks is a collaborative learning environment that allows both students and teachers to engage a virtual classroom in which lessons and assessment are empowered by immediate feedback and real-time response. Later on, I will show you what are the examples or how the Aralinks apply, or how Aralinks help the students to engage uh, this time of online class. Next is the goal of Phoenix is to promote 21st century learning through dynamic and effective synthesis of pedagogy, technology, and learning spaces. We as educator, we need to become more resourceful and effective educators. We cannot rely on one specific resources, but the goal of this example of LNS is to promote the 21st century learning process. Then there are three elements in using the Aralinks or Aralinks Phoenix. Number one, we help create a active, dynamic, and flexible collaborative learning environments where the students develop skills they need for work and for life. Actually, there is a application to a real life situation. We cannot rely on the students. For example, Alex, you need to submit your module and you need to answer your module ASAP. So we cannot force the students to answer it immediately because it is not Aralinks consider, for example, there are consideration when it comes in the online class. Like for example, we create modular learning, and we create a blended learning, and we create also a online class. Okay, so next is Phoenix enables schools to develop a digital learning culture that promotes rich, relevant, motivating, and memorable learning experience. We are not allowing the students not left behind. We need the students to learn, not to pressure to submit the modules, but memorable to learning, that their experiences for this LMS is very nice, very good, flexible, and there is collaboration between the teachers and the students, because this is the very important process of communication, that we need to collaborate one another. Okay, so also we need to consider the parents collaboration also. Okay, so next is, okay, so I will share to you for my former school, which is the San Felipe Neri Catholic School, how the Aralinks perform. Okay, so Aralinks, you may apply it. Aralinks can apply in public private school, because uh, it can pay, or there is a you need to apply as one institution. So then the teachers or educators and the students has their own account. Okay, for example, if your school enrolled for the Phoenix Aralinks as your LMS, so go to the Google Chrome and type the code for your school and aralinks.net login.index.ph. Okay, so after you click using the Google Chrome, so you need to use your username and your password. After you type your username and password, so you will go there you will go to the highlight of the Aralinks. Okay, so the collaborative learning environment, the keep learning ongoing, and the school is one big adventure. So those are the example of the highlights of the Aralinks using considered as the LMS this time of online learning. Okay, so for example, if I will click the timeline, so usually there is a timeline. So we need to use, or we need to click only the subject. After I click the subject, so you will see a lot of sections, and you will see a lot of subjects. Like for example, the Earth and Life Science, then the Empowerment Technology, and Biology 1 and 2. Okay, so after I click the subject, so if you click, for example, the grade 11 St. Bartholomew, you will go to this specific section. And after that, so click the ABMA, Earth and Science, St. Matthew, St. Simon, the Empowerment Technology for St. James ICT for the second semester. Okay, so after you search the subject, so for example, you will see an announcement, the summative test, the first long quiz, the 9 and 10, and the final summative test module for 9 to 13. Okay, so after that, if you click the summative test, you will go there, you will go to specific summative test, and you will see that if you really want to see the result of your student summative test, for example, the summative test, for my summative test, it runs for about 1 hour. So after the 1 hour, so time limit. Okay, so after 1 hour, you will see the result. Okay, so if you click this icon, so the result, and you will see the actual scores of the students. Okay, so if you really want to search, for example, Alexander in the first name, so you will go to Alexander. But if you really want to continue to search using the surname, so De La Cruz, so you will go to De La Cruz Alexander, and you will see the scores. Okay, so this is the type of LMS that the teachers help to monitor the students if he or she take the test or submit the modules or submit the activities. After that, if you really want to see the attached modules for this LMS, for example, I will click the St. Bartholomew, the Earth and Life Science. So you will see the components or the content of the module specifically the pretest, the engaging, the module formation of the universe and the solar system, the learning target, the self-check, the learning target for number two, then the assessment, then the reflection. Because we need to be specific in dealing with uploading the module because we are not allowing to upload the entire module. Okay, so to be able to understand or to be able to clear to the students that there is a component of the module, so you need to upload the module from pretest to reflection. And the students will click, for example, please answer the pretest for 5 minutes. Okay, so you can use the summative test, or you can create another example of a summative test, and the students reminds that there is a summative test or pretest for the specific module. Okay, so again, the components of our module are pretest down to the reflection, because we need to have a the application to a real life situation. So, for example, in a reflection, so we include the Bible verse, the question, then the students answer what is the reflection of this topic. Then, last part of the module, the students will congratulations for finishing your module number one, and you may now proceed to module two. Okay, so those are the components of the module one in my former school. Okay, so that is Aralinks. Aralinks again is used in the private school in the Philippines. So specifically for in my former school. Okay, so number two example is the model. Okay, so model, some universities and institution in the Philippines use model as a LMS, okay, or learning management system, because model is considered as a user-friendly learning management that supports learning and training needs a wide range of institution and organization across the globe. So, meaning to say, not specifically in Asia, in Southeast Asia, in North America, in South America, but across the globe, model is used. Okay? Because modular nature, inherent flexibility that make an ideal platform for both academic and enterprise level and application to any size. Okay? So model can be used both academic and enterprise level of application. Next is Moodle is a free online learning management system, or also known as the LMS or the VLE. Okay, so another meaning of Moodle is a free and open source learning management system. Uh, that is a model. Okay, so next is, what are the benefits of using the model as a learning management system? Okay, so number one, as I said a while ago, user-friendly interface. Number two is of integration. Number three, there is a content management. Actually, based on the example of the Aralinks module, so there is a content management of the module. Okay, so number four is of access, because it is free and open source learning management system. After my presentation, I will teach you how to download or how to install the model using your Android or your Google apps or application store in your Android, and using your personal computer or laptop. Okay, so blended learning features, assessment and testing. Okay, so I will go back to my presentation here in Araling. So there is a assessment. Okay, so under the assessment, there is three activity. Activity number one, learning target number one, and activity number two, learning target number two, then activity number three, learning target number three. Okay, so specific assessment based on the learning targets. So, sir, what is the learning targets? Learning targets, it is considered, or what you call this, it is a considered as part of the objectives of your lesson, or of your module. For example, in my module, sometimes there is two learning competencies, then you need to create a objectives, and you need to create a learning target to be able to students to attain your goal. Okay, so next is uh, what the advantage of Model and why Model considered as the world's best LMS. Okay, so let me read to you. Developed in 2002 by Martin Dognan Mas, Model is originated as a platform to provide educators with the technology to provide a online learning personalized environments that foster interaction, inquiry, and collaboration in private and public. Okay, model sites, educators, trainers, employers, administrators can create and deliver a online course using the model. Okay, so the respective audience can meet and exceed their learning goals for this type of LMS. Okay, so another example or another reason why Model considered as the world's best LMS, so 68 million user worldwide, larger than the United Kingdom's population, Model is hands down the most widely used learning management system by organizations that shapes and sizes. But Model's not the world's best LMS just because it is widely used. And Model is the world's best LMS because based on the description of the model, it is a ano it is a user friendly. How about the other LMS, sir? So they are considered as friendly user interface. Sometimes, like for example, my later presentation, the Big Blue Button, the MS Teams, the Google Meet, the Zoom application, so and so on and so forth. There is a lot of learning management system or online platforms that we can use in our online class. But the major problem is the internet connection. That is the very, very, very common problem. Not only in, I think in the Philippines that there is a sometimes strong, sometimes weak, sometimes lack of connection. Okay, so next is Model. Again, Model is a open source learning, and Model is supported by a global community. Okay, so next is Model is computable and highly flexible and feature rich. Those are the example of the reason why Model considered as the world's best learning management system. Okay, so some universities here in the Philippines use the model as the LMS. Okay, so next is, okay, so as you can see in my PowerPoint presentation, this is the official website of the model. So how will you get there in model? So all you need to do is to use the Google Chrome and search the model.org. After you search the model.org using the Google Chrome, so you will go to, let me zoom in the model.org. Then after that, after you click the model.org, so you need to create download. Okay, so create download. So after you create download, so install. Okay, so there is a lot, or I think there is a new update of the model. So I think my application or the latest version of my model account is 3.9.1 version. Okay, so again, you need to search the model.org using the Google Chrome. Then after that, you need to click the download and install. After you install the application or the model 3.9.1, so you will see this. Okay, so if you use your MacBook, so click the model installer package for Mac OS 10, or if you use the Windows, for example, Windows 10, you need to click the model installer package for Windows. After you click the model installer package for Windows, so you need to download. Okay, so basic knowledge. So you need to download the application, but I think the applications that I downloaded is the model 3.1, 3.1, 3.9.1 that is stable. So I need to download the 3.9.1. Then after I download, so you will see the link. Okay, so all you need to do is to click download here, and after you click, so you will see this, for example, the download zip. Okay, so you will see you need to finish this download. Then after you finish the download, so you will see the model. Okay, so the model, you need to click the model. Then after you click the model, so you need to click the model start model or stop model. Okay? So for example, ayan, you need to click start model and stop model upon downloading your model application as your learning management system. But take note, you need to apply as one institution. You don't need to apply as individual. Okay, so who's the student? You. Who is the teacher? You. Okay, so all you need to do is to apply as a community or as one institution as your learning management system. Okay, so next is after that, so you will see this message. So you need to continue. Then after that, so before the end of your process of the downloading the model, so you need to go to the Google Chrome and you need to search the local host. Okay, so after you search the local host, so until you finish the installation. Okay, so after you just click next. If you see the installation, so you read, and after that you need to click next. Then after that you will see the common paths. So continue, just continue, then click next. Then after you click next, so there is up the appearance of the database. So after that, the database system needed your you needed your password. Okay, so just enter your password and click next. So take note, don't forget your password or else you will not log into your Moodle account. Okay, so after that, again, you need to create your password and click next. And after that, you will continue the process of installation of Moodle and done. Okay, so you have your own account or you have your own Moodle account. Okay, so again, you need to search or using the Google Chrome, you need to sign up or you need to download the application. Then after you download the application, so you need to next. Then please read the instruction, and after that, so continue. Then there you go. So you have your own account using the Moodle as a learning management system. So that's yan. Okay, so same process because in Aralinks, there is a calendar, there is announcement, there is a reminder. So same process or same LS like Aralinks Phoenix. Okay, but Model is considered as a user-friendly interface application or software. Okay, so after that, after you install your model, so you can create your course here, or you can download your files, or you can download your presentation, or you can download your exam, or you can download your activities for your online class. Okay, so that is a model as a learning management system. Okay, so number three example of common uh, LMS that we can use this time of online learning or this time of pandemic. So the Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Teams is a collaboration applications that helps your team to stay organized and have conversation in one place. Okay, so for example, sir, how about the Google Classroom or the Zoom? There is, do you think there is an organized and have a conversation in one place? So I think there is a organized and have a good conversation using the some online platforms. But this Microsoft Teams is a collaboration application. Okay, so next is again the Microsoft Teams is a free version of Teams, includes the following: unlimited chat, message, and search, built-in online meetings in audio and video, calling for individuals and groups with duration up to 60 minutes per call. How about the other applications? So I think there is a 40 minutes. After the 40 minutes, there is a cap. Then after this duration, so you need to sign in again, and you need to you will provide another 40 minutes. If you really want to have a continuous discussion during your online class, you need to upgrade this application. Okay? So next is the Microsoft Team is excellent internal collaboration, where area Zoom is often preferred a working externally. Okay, so please take note that Microsoft Teams is excellent for internal collaboration, while for the Zoom is it preferred for working external. For example, whether that there is customers or guests or vendors, because they integrate with each other. Okay, so that's the point. We need to integrate and we need to collaborate one another. Okay, so that is the Microsoft Teams. Okay, so what are the benefits of using the Microsoft Teams? Number one, so productivity gains and enriched communication. Number two, better focus on your work. Number three, increased transparency. Okay, so seamless move to digital workplace. Again, some universities use the MS Teams for assessment, like for example, in taking the comprehensive exam or in taking the different types of exam. They use the Microsoft Teams because it increases the transparency. Okay, so that new team members can more quickly get up to speed, and that is Microsoft Teams. Okay, so what are the disadvantages of using the Microsoft Teams? Number one, difficult transition from Outlook. Okay, so number two, structure of file confuse user, specifically if you are the beginner. Okay, so number three, non-optimal online meeting experience in the adoption. Then number four, challenges regarding the permission settings. Okay, we are familiar in Google Meet because in the some schools they use the Google Classroom or the Google Meet, and some schools use the Zoom as a online platforms that can be used during the online class. But the LMS, they're using some model or Big Blue Button, the model, and so on and so forth. There's a lot of learning management system. Okay, so I will discuss the common learning management system. Number five, limited flexibility that can lead to manual replications. So those are the examples, or those are the disadvantages of using the Microsoft Teams. Okay, so again, so I will teach you how to create a Microsoft Teams. Okay, so but if you have your Google account, so it is easier, or it is easy to create a MS Teams. Okay, so here is this tagline, for example: sign up and create teams free organization org with a Microsoft account. Okay, so creating and managing Microsoft Teams. Number one, again, you go to the Google Chrome and you need to search the www.microsoftteams.com. And if you have a account, so you need to sign in. But if you are the beginner and if you really want to create your Microsoft Teams, you need to sign up for free. Okay, so again, you need to apply as one institution, not a individual. Okay, so next is, yeah, you need to sign up for free, and after that, so closer, so teams.microsoft.com, or you can search the microsoftteams.com using the Google Chrome, and after that, you will see after you click the teams.microsoft.com or the microsoftteams.com, so you will see this page. So you will see the conversation, the notification bell, the message or the chat, the conversation, and so on and so forth. So all you need to do is to click the use the web application instead. Okay, before using the MS Team. Okay, again, some schools in the Philippines, they are using the MS Teams for taking the exam. Okay, so after that, sorry. Okay, so after you click the application, sorry, the use web application, so you will go to this area. So general, there is a teams, for example, the activity Valentine team. So there is a team here. And after that, if you really want to click mythical, or for example, I will click here. So you will go to this area. So if you really want to, for example, I need to chat my students because I will remind them to submit the activity. So for example, so there is a chat or there is a message. All you need to do is to click this icon reply, and you will reply to this specific person, or if you really want to specific person, at sign. Okay, so you need to create a at sign to be able to remind these people or individual that there is a reminder. Or if you really want to remind all your employees or all of your section or all of your students, you need to you need to type at, and for example, STEM 11. So the STEM students will remind that there is a reminder that there is a assessment that they need to finish within the day or tomorrow, or and so on and so forth. Okay, so after that, you need to create your team. But if you really want to join a team with a code, or you need to create a team. Okay, so after that, after you create your team, so you will see a lot of icons inside the creating a team. Okay, so after that, so there is a onboard employees, because this is the example of the MST. Okay, so after that, I will click the onboard employees. Then you will see under the onboard employees that there is a four channels: the general, the announcement, the employee chat, the trainings, and there is, sorry, applications, communities, task planners, and to do, and wiki. Okay, so under the onboard employees. Okay, so after that, you need to start. Then after you start, if you really want to publicize your team, you can create, or you can click the public, or you can click your public or private. It depends upon with your team. Okay? So after that, you need, ayan, again, you need to start, and so on and so forth. Okay? So after that, so you need to have a create. Okay? So you need to create lang. And after that, you will see a lot of group or teams here in this area. Okay? So after that, You need to have a general. After you click the general, so you need to have a conversation. Okay. So again, that is the example of the that is the example of the learning management system. Okay. So yeah. And so as you can see, there is a reminder. Okay, so yan. So there is a message. So if you really want to reply, so click this icon. Or if you really want to have your new conversation, you need to click the new conversation. Okay, so again, you can drag a files. For example, my students need a file, so or the students attach a file. So yes, uh, you can drag the files here in this conversation. Okay, so after you drag a file, so yan, so you can reply and you can drag the file or training documents, and after that you can upload or you can create another example of the chat, or you can sync or copy link, or you can download applications or video or presentations. You need click upload and create link. Okay, so again, that is the example of the MS Teams. Okay, so next again, if you really want to use the MS Teams, you need to apply as one institution. Okay, because MS Teams increase the transparency. Okay, so some LMS or some applications they cannot increase the transparency when it comes in internal collaboration. Okay, so this time of pandemic, so we use MS Teams as a learning management system. Okay, so the number three example of the learning management system is the big blue button. What is a big blue button? Big Blue Button provides a quality audio, videos, and screen sharing using the browser's built-in support for web, a real-time communication that is a code libraries, then WebRTC is standard supported to all major browsers, including the Google Chrome, the Firefox, the Safari, and the Safari Mobile. Okay, so the Big Blue Button, again, it is a open source web conferencing solution for online learning. Okay, so again, Big Blue Button, an open source web conferencing solution for online learning. So you have an idea na, can we suggest to the school that can we use the Big Blue Button as a web conferencing? But again, you need to consider there's a lot of consideration when it comes in using the different types of LMS. Okay, so there is a lot of factors. For example, the students is lack of internet connection. The students is there is a speed internet connection. How will you support the students with with lack of internet connection? And that is a time there is a modular or blended learning. Okay, so Big Blue Button is another option for online class. Okay, so again, so Big Blue Button is one of the most stable, free, and open source software solution for video conferencing and good alternative to Zoom. Later on, so you will try. So I'm confused. Can I try the Big Blue Button after this conference? So you can try the Big Blue Button. Okay, so as a good alternative to Zoom application. Okay, so it's an open source web conferencing tool developed for distance education. Again, there is a lot of LMS, so that can be used in online class, so distance to help to develop the distance education. And again, the Big Blue Button also exists a plugin that can be integrated with Model, which makes it particularly interesting tool for those who use this platform. Okay, so again, there is a lot of learning management system or applications that we can use or during our online class, but we as educators, we need to have we need to become more resourceful and how the teachers will effective educator and efficient educator this time of pandemic. We need to help the students during this time of pandemic, but also as educator we need also to help ourselves to learn something new about the different types of the learning or the online learning platforms. Okay, so again, that is the big blue button. Okay, so what are the disadvantages of the big blue button? Okay, so so the disadvantage of the big blue button. So the big blue button is a rebel tendency to freeze up in the stored video. So that is the number one disadvantages of using the big blue button. Okay, so next is what are the big blue button allows. It holds meetings with video to do whiteboard styles and presentations in Google Classroom or Gmail. So yan. So next is okay. So yan. So again, you can use the Google Chrome to search the big blue button. Then after that, you can use your Google account. Then log in. So after you log in, so you use your Google account, or if you have the MS365 account, or sign in with the Twitter account. Okay. So after that, you will go to the home room and you will see that there are icons. Then you need to start, and after that, so there is a link. So then you need to copy the link and submit to your students, or GC to your students to enter to your classroom. Then after that, you need to start. Then you will see the three buttons. So that indicates that your class will start. Okay. So after that, so you use your microphone, the limited only, and allow, always allow. So to be able to use your microphone and camera. Okay, so that is the example of the big blue button. Okay, so again, the big blue button is another example of the online learning platforms. Okay, so you can download or you can drag a file or presentations here in the big blue button. Same with the Google Classroom or another LMS. Okay, so you can drag a files or presentation or video. So all you need to do is to drag and attach. Okay, so that is the big blue button. And after that, you need to create new meeting, click the three buttons in new meeting or sign out. Then after that, same process with the Google Classroom. There is a feedback. So you need to feedback again. So if your ed teacher is highly effective, so you need to rate your teacher or 5 stars or 4 stars. It depends upon to your students' response or feedback. Okay, so the second to the last is the Canva. Again, the Canva, it is a free graphic design platforms that allows to create a easy invitation, business cards, flyers, Zoom backgrounds, and so on and so forth for professional and design templates. Okay, so Canva makes branding images as simple as drag or drop. Okay, so you can use your uh, applications. Okay, so are you familiar naman for the Canva? So what are the benefits? Free design platforms, is to use multiple templates. Download options are awesome. So many templates and options to use, and for design, then Canva forever. Okay, so again, you can use your Google account for downloading the Canva as your online platform, so to create your presentations, invitation flyers, or poster. Okay, you may log in. Then after you log in, you can use your Google account. So my name is De La Cruz Alexander 550. Continue, and yan. So you can create your Google account and click create design, and after that you will see all your designs here. Okay, so that is the example of the uh, Canva. Okay, the last example is the Prezi. Prezi is a presentation tools alternative to traditional slides, like for example the PowerPoint presentation, instead of using the slide. Okay, so web-based tool that allows users to create presentation using a map layout. Okay, so if you really want to create a creative presentations, you need to use Canva or Prezi. Okay, advantage, the variety of templates, completely free, link and images with Zoom, appropriate for all age, up-to-date technology, and do your presentation in unique ways. Okay, so can import. Okay, so what are the disadvantages of Prezi? Confusing layout, paid offline access, limited data visualization. Okay, so you may use your Google account in using the Prezi. Okay, so and after that, the Gmail will send you a notification that you will got it, and you will notify that you have already a Prezi account. Okay, so again, your verified email address, then that is the Prezi component or website. Okay, so once again, thank you very much for listening. So once again, I'm Alexander De La Cruz, and good evening po. So if you really want to add me, your use. Okay, so here's my account. Okay, so once again, thank you very much for listening.
Thank you, Sir Alexander, for that clear and really step-by-step demo on how to use or navigate the platforms that you have just shown us. Thank you so much. I think it is really, your presentation is really timely, as there are a lot of centers or institutions and schools are still struggling what platform to use. And indeed, I think Model, according to your presentation, seemed to be the best. So, well, I could also probably recommend to my school, as of this time, they're still thinking of what platform to use. Again, thank you so much for that demo. It was really useful. Thank you so much, everyone. And again, I'm sure that you have learned so much from our three speakers. And while I know that you all have gained a lot of knowledge and information, we will be having a quiz, okay? And I want everyone to be active in answering, because the top 10 quiz makers, the top 10, those people who get to top 10 will be getting certificates, okay? So I'm sure that you also want to collect your certificates, so do well with the quiz, okay? Okay, everyone, those who want to join for the quiz, please look at the plugin information on the screen. Please go to www.slido.com. Your code is IGP quiz. The links are also in the comment section. Okay, oops. So we've got 216 who are joining our quiz. Amazing. Okay, keep coming, everyone. You might not know you will be the top one. Okay, so everyone, okay, we're gonna wait for some more other people. We would like to have some question and answer, but I'm afraid we might not have enough time for that. But if we have, then maybe we can cater to some of your questions, because I am sure you have some clarifications for our speaker. If you have some questions, maybe just keep them coming. If we have time, then we can answer them. Okay? So, yes. Okay, there are 246 for our attendees for our quiz. We're going to start shortly. And everyone, please, yes, okay, here is it. The first question. DigiSim are the materials or teaching aids used by the teacher given to the learners to help them master competency-based skill which they were not able to develop during their regular classroom teaching. Is it true or false? Okay, that's quite long. Woohoo! Okay, 94% said it's true. Correct, everyone. So the answer is true. Great job, 94% of the participants. Okay, next one. Google Sites are compatible with other Google services like Docs, Sheets, and Slides. Is it true or false? Okay, I am sure you were listening, so you know the answer. 3, 2, 1, and... Wow, 98% said it's true. That's correct. Okay. Oh, my Dagpin Olavides, you're the top one. Congratulations. Norhamida Imo, you're top 2. Great job. Okay. Maria JV Garapan. Okay. Next question. Gamification techniques are intended to leverage students' natural desires for socializing, learning, mastery, competition, achievement, status, self-expression. Is it true or false? Okay, I think this is with our first speaker. The answer is true. Is it? That's correct. 91% got it correct. Okay. Wow. Okay, next one. Open-ended play involves activities that are freely chosen by the child. If you were listening very well, you could easily answer this. Is it true or false? Aha, 89% said it's the correct answer. Okay, thank you for those 243 participants. Next one, creative expression cannot be encouraged in all areas of the early childhood setting. Creative expression cannot be encouraged in all areas of the early childhood setting. Is it true or false? Let your answers keep coming. And the answer is false. Great job, 78%. Amazing participants. Next, children can share ideas and collaborate as they explore. Is this true or false? Children can share ideas and collaborate as they explore. Is it true or false? Ding-ding-ding-ding. Okay, 98% said it's true, and it is the correct answer. Okay, 253 participants. One of the major benefits of using online platform is free app hardware. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, anyway, the answer is true. Next, one of the major benefits of using online platform is to free. Okay, we're having some technical problem here. Okay, we're sorry for that. Okay. One of the major benefits of using online platform is to free up hardware usage. Is it true or false? One of the major benefits of using online platform is to free up hardware usage. Is it true or false? The answer is true. Okay. 83% got it correct. Next, self-paced is one of the many benefits get from e-learning platform that can be taken when needed during the student or learner's free time. Is it true or false? Oh, many people are answering true in the comment section. Come on, keep participating in the comment section. 96% said it's true, and it is the correct answer. Okay, Nor Hamida, congratulations. Online platforms are integrated set of internet-based technologies and applications which provide tools in creating information for ICT content. Online platforms are integrated set of internet-based technologies and applications which provide tools in creating information for ICT contents. Is it true or false? And the answer is true. 99% get it right. Congratulations, Mr. John. Open-ended play involves activities that are freely chosen by the child. Okay. This question is repeated, but I hope everyone get it correctly. Open-ended play involves activities that are freely chosen by the child. Ooh. Okay, 95% said it's true. That's correct. Congratulations, Giancarlo Vilonza, for getting 9 out of 9. Great job. Oh, and Maria JV Garapan, Jonaline Dacayo, Lordaline Kit Hias, Dennis Gentusterso, everyone, they got 9 out of 9. Congratulations, quiz competition winners. So we already have our top 10. Congratulations, everyone. You will be getting your certificate, and it is something that you can add up in your portfolio. Okay. Yes. 81, Marvic. Oh, wow. Somebody got 10 out of 10. Congratulations, Marvic V. Clavicilla. 10 out of 10. Melinda Raposa. Oh, there are a lot who got 10 out of 10. Oh, wow. Okay. Giancarlo A. Velonza, you are our top. You are Speedbolt. Mr. Bolt in answering. You were able to answer in 33 seconds. Great. Okay, congratulations, everyone. For our winners, you will definitely get your certificate. And again, please keep on liking and commenting and sharing our Facebook group so that you might be the lucky one, okay? And also, I'm not sure if we have more time for the question and answer. Oh, I guess we don't have. Okay, so yes. Please note that daily we have 3 types of certificate. We have the lifetime membership certificate, only one in every session. And quiz completion certificate, only top 10 in every session. Free international webinar certificate for all active participants. So if you made sure that you kept typing, you kept sharing, then you are considered active participant. And another announcement from 1st of August, we have a free international webinar daily. So that would be at 6 p.m. UTC +6 time. Okay, so for those who can go, I think it would be an amazing opportunity for each of us to attend. And another bonus, from September, we will arrange free international webinars on the weekend. That is on Sunday and morning sessions from 9:30 in the morning. Okay, from 1st of September, we will be having 3 hours morning session every Sunday. Wow. Okay, now let's have, the first one would be the certificate code. For you to avail the diploma, the certificate code must from July 12, 2021, which is available on video session certification part. And the second one, without certificate code, no one is eligible for the certificate. So you need to have the code for you to have the certificate. Also, video will be available always on our Facebook page, websites, and YouTube channel. Okay, whoever wants to learn, anyone can join us on live sessions or later during the recorded sessions. You can always find the recorded session on our Facebook group. We don't have any restrictions for learning. Our only focus is learn anything you want, but learning is a must. Okay, the beautiful thing about learning is nobody can take it away from you, according to B.B. King, and that is true. Thank you, IGP, for having this opportunity and giving it freely to everyone. Another announcement coming soon. For the first time, IGP will launch a virtual award ceremony program, and I'm sure that everyone would like to attend that. So please log on to www.eduigp.com to know more about this announcement. Another announcement from September 15th. We will publish our Android apps. You can do everything from that app also. Wouldn't it be amazing that we don't need to go to Facebook or YouTube, but we already have an app for this? Go to www.eduigp.com for the app. And again, we will launch quiz competition tab with 200 plus quiz on our website with certificates for all. Anyone can join at any time. Again, please log on to to IGP's website at www.edu.igp.com. Eduigp.com. And more announcement to come. From August 7, you will get class material in every webinar description. In every webinar description box on our website, YouTube channel links, and webinar material. So you will be able to get the webinar material, the PowerPoint, or the video. Amazing, isn't it? Okay, and the most important thing, are you all interested? Are you all excited to get the free international diploma in professional development and management? I am sure this is what everyone is waiting for. So I would be announcing how you can get this free diploma. Okay. Okay, we here at IGP are going to celebrate our anniversary very soon. So this is for all participants, for international diploma certificate. Every government has some rules, like you have to learn for 250 hours to get a diploma. That's why we decided to collect all of our certificates from which you can ensure that you are capable for the international diploma certificate. You know that all of our programs are at 3 hours, but for judgment, we will calculate our program on average of 2 hours by 130. So that would be 260 hours in total. That would make you qualify for the diploma course. Okay, you are auto applicable for IGP International Diploma Certificate. And all the certificate links are now available on our Facebook pin post, tab post. Okay, so just go to our Facebook page and you can see all the links of those diploma that you need to download. Okay, so what do you have to do to get the diploma? Collect all the certificates from our website from the 15th of August 2020 to 10th of August 2021. Submit all the certificates into given link with your full name, profession, designation, and country. The last date of submission is August 30, 2021. You still have time to collect all the certificates. You've got 6 days to go. Okay, so here is our submission link. For the diploma, go to https://qrgo.page.link/7h9wj. Okay, you can also check the link in our description box. Okay, so are you looking for an opportunity to work here at IGP? IGP internationally? I'm sure some of you are looking for that opportunity. If you feel confident to work with IGP as International Organizing Committee board member, you are very much welcome. Institute of Global Professionals. We will open this one on August 30th. Okay, for you to have a complete guideline of how to use the app, or please go to www.eduigp.com so you can navigate our website perfectly. Okay, everyone, we're waiting for you to sign in and sign up. Please come in, join us. If you are new, create your account. So this is how you're going to make an account. If you have account with, then log in directly. After that, find the seminar titled and get enrolled. Type 1 from any program. Okay, that's how to create an account. Again, if you are new, type 2 from homepage, sign in. Okay. Okay, if you are in the homepage sign in, you just have to go to the sign in button. Okay, so the enrollment is ongoing, so you're all free to come. Okay, just go to the webinars tab on the page, and you can see all of the webinars from the very beginning. The webinar started up to this time. We will be uploading this video just after. Okay, so here is the enrollment process. Okay, all free webinars, free courses, and there would be some awards. Okay, this is from the homepage of our website. Again, all upcoming and previous free international webinars will be in this link. Okay. And check, okay, so when you are at the homepage, please go to check our webinars so you can collect and you can check all the webinars that you are interested in. Okay. Certification link now available in the comment box, and pinned comment. Certification link will be available always in this program post. So you can see the link in our Facebook page, Facebook group, and YouTube. Our YouTube channel is not available at this time, but it will come soon. Okay. So If you want to be part of IGP, please go and search us on Google. So they already made a Google created IGP panel. Now you can find us on Google easily. So just search us on Google. Okay, and again, we are looking for more volunteers. Please sign up and volunteer with us. We are looking for IGP Global Volunteer Host position. There are 15. We need 15 positions. We need 10 more. Okay, please contact us directly on Facebook page inbox or the number shown on your screen. That's a WhatsApp number. Please join us and be a host like me. We are looking for IGP Global volunteers for content maker. Okay, we need 6 more as 4 are already filled. Okay, please directly contact us. Also for quiz maker, we need 30 quiz maker, and we need 30 position for quiz maker, and we need 20 more. And also we need supportive content analysis. So there are 3 spots left for this position. We also need contributor, okay? So 11 people, we need more 11 more contributors to please join IGP to be a global volunteer. And we have a country coordinator. Wow, there is a need for 100 and we still need 72 people to be country coordinator. And we have a special surprise for all of you. On September 5th, okay, we have a surprise for you on September 5th. So please wait and see what we are going to give you on September 5th, okay? Okay, now we are here at the most awaited time. Many of you are waiting for the certification process. And again, today is August 24. Today's program is Intervention Strategies for Distance Learning. And the code, for you to get the code, certification link now available in comment box and pinned comment, and on our Facebook page and Facebook group and YouTube channel. You can claim your certificate in 2 ways: direct link from comment box, pinned comment, or post description. Or if you are not able to click this link, please directly browse www.eduigp.com for all information together. Find today's program, then the process are the same. Okay, you get the code? Okay, so step 3, browse www.eduigp.com or given link, you'll be redirected in this page of our website. You click enroll now. And if you are new, create your account. If you have an account, then log in directly. After that, find the seminar title and get enrolled. Okay, so for today, the most awaited code is here. This is your code for today, IGP 0001, IGP 0001. That is your code. Get your code for your certificate. IGP 0001. Without the code, you cannot get your certificate. Congratulations, everyone. You get another certificate. We hope that you're really happy. Okay, so here, this is where you have to key in your certificate code. And then you just click, after you key in your certificate code, get your certificate button. Click the certificate button. We are glad that we are able to provide you with the certification. Okay, our free international webinar certificate is auto-downloaded in PDF file. So check your device file manager. Sometimes it looks uncompleted, which is for your mobile screen size. In PDF file, everything is okay. If nothing is found in your file manager, please check your browser setting or update your browser, or try with another browser, or try it with a laptop or desktop, for those who are having problem downloading with their phones. And again, this is a sample of our certificate. We are ISO certified. Okay. Now you can join our all live programs on Facebook page, Facebook group, YouTube channel, and our website. If anyone missed any program due to some unavoidable issues, still you can attend previous webinar with verified certificate. Just go back to the video and you find the code to get your certificate. Okay, dear participants, if any problem raised to claim your certificate or any other issues, please don't hesitate to contact us. If now our website isn't working well, don't panic. It's issue of traffic because caused by many or maximum user. With code, you can claim your certificates anytime. So if there is an internet traffic now, you can get it midnight or later today. Our core team members are always ready in comment section to support you to find solutions. Team Customer Service Representative, we have FB page, Ms. Janet Cablao, Teresa Abejo Caberos. In our YouTube channel, we have Kelvin Linatok, Joel Danuog, Jeffrey Sayag. And in our FB group, we have Charlene Yamaguchi, Jonas Malingin, and Alonso Warren Caryaga. You can contact them if you have some problems with our different platforms. Okay, Team Customer Service Representative in our FB group, FB page, we have Clarissa Bejo Caberos and Janet Cablao. Our Team Customer Service Representative for FB group, Cheryline Yamaguchi, Jonas Malingin, Alonso Warren Caryaga. And for Team Customer Service Representative for YouTube channel, we have Kelvin Linatok, Joel Danuog, and Jeffrey Sayag. Okay, so again, everyone, for those who are still hoping for more learnings to come, we have our next webinar. It would be August 25th, 2021, tomorrow. And we will be talking about social emotional teaching and learning management. We all need that. And another upcoming webinar on August 26th, we have self-empowerment for young professionals. That would be the day after tomorrow. Okay, it would be presented by Joy Faith. Okay, and more to come. We're going to talk about thriving for success. So we will be having 4 speakers coming from different countries: South Africa, India, Nigeria, and Singapore. Amazing. And again, we have seminar on August 28, 2021. That will be on significant and dynamic trends in education. So our speakers from Thailand will be speaking about this one. Okay, on August 29, 2021, we will be talking about principles of leading change. And again, we have 4 speakers, 3 from South Africa and 1 from United Kingdom. On August 30, 2021, we will be having Meeting the Challenges of the New Normal in School Education. It's quite related to our topic today. It will be presented by 2 speakers from the Philippines. And again, on August 31, 2021, there would be young leaders changing the world. Amazing. Okay, so there would be 2 speakers from South Africa, 1 from United Kingdom, and 1 from Vietnam. And on September 1st, 2021, we have Redefining Education. It would be spoken from our speakers from India. And on September 2, 2021, the importance of developing the skills of young people. It will be spoken by 3 speakers from India, Nepal, and Lesotho. Okay, guys, we have again on September 3, 2021, we have importance of co-curricular activities in teaching and learning process. 2 of our speakers will be coming from India and 1 from Sri Lanka. On September 4, 2021, the importance of education in society. 1 speaker will be coming from Canada, 1 from Somalia, and 1 from Qatar. And on September 5th, 2021, educators' time and performance management, okay? We will have 1 from Oman and 1 from India, and this would be morning session, okay? So we have morning session on September 5th, 2021. Don't forget, it's morning, not nighttime. And again, during the evening session on September 5th, 2021, so we have 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening. In the evening, we're going to have technology of the future in education, advantages and challenges. It will be spoken 1 from Croatia, India, 2 from Croatia and 1 from India. And on September 6th, during the evening session, we have social empowerment through education and entrepreneurship. 1 from United States, India, and Nepal will be our speakers. On September 7, 2021, we have ICT uses and everywhere, okay? So all of our speakers will all be coming from India. That is in the evening, okay? And on September 8, 2021, we will have 1 from United States, 1 from Mongolia, and 1 from Nigeria who will be talking about productivity and time management. And on September 9, 2021, we're going to have 3 speakers from Albania, and they will be talking about the 21st skills in education and integration of technology. And on September 10, 2021, we have the importance of information and technology. Our speaker will be coming from Australia, Ghana, and Croatia. Oh, okay. Yes. So we've got a lot of webinars lined up. So guys, keep coming and keep learning, okay? And again, this is your code for our today's session. We have IGP 001, okay? IGP 0001. Go get your certificate now. Write it down and you can get during less traffic night. Okay. Okay, again, thank you everyone for attending this webinar. We are really happy that we are able to impart knowledge and wisdom through our 3 speakers who really spoke about timely issue that most of us teachers and educators are needing. And again, thank you so much. I am your host for today, Paloma Compipi, saying that smile and the world will smile at you. Thank you guys for participating. Okay, goodbye everyone.